We want to see if the company is doing very well, because that is the core of the finance of the company. So we have to look at that. So we can also look at that in details. That is analysis of accounting statement. So balance sheet, income statement also, and we will look at something we call the common size. We want to use it to analyze the balance sheet. We want to use it to analyze income statement, common statement. So we will be looking at that in details so that we'll be able to compare what happened, what income we have for this year compared to income statement for last year. We want to see if there is any changes. Either if it is positive, we say, okay, that means the company has done even better. And then we want to know what are those inputs that contributed to that performance. And if the company, if we look at the income statement, for example, let me pick one of those components, sales. And sales is 50% over last year. That means this year, last year it was 100%, this year it is 150%. That means the company has done more sales this year, have increased the sales by 50%. So that means there is more money. The company has done very well. We want to also, in analysis, we want to know how the company was able to achieve 150% of sales as against the sales of previous year. So those are what we'll be looking at in analyzing the accounting statement. And then reporting and interpreting sales revenue, receivables, and cash. So we'll be looking at also sales revenue more in details, the contribution, what products contributed to those sales. And if a company have like 3, 4, 5 products, we want to see the contribution of each of those products to the overall sales position of the company. Like, for example, Apple, if you look at Apple have more than 100 products. So they want to analyze any product that is no longer relevant. They will want to delete such products from their operations. If you look at now, there is no more iPhone 4. So that product is no longer contributing. That product is no longer contributing to the system. So they have deleted that. And they have now added other iPhone products. So that is how the companies operate. So we'll be looking at sales revenue in details. And receivables, we are talking about companies selling on credit. Companies selling on credit, and 10 products maybe at $10, like $500. Instead of getting cash, they sell it on credit and give that company 30 days or 60 days. Okay, I give you 30 or 60 days to pay back. As soon as after 30 days, I expect you to return the payment. That is where you have all the receivables, account receivables. So most of those items will be resting in account receivable until the customer pay back to the company. So if they're owing $500 30 days, at the end of 30 days, they should be able to pay back $30 or $300, depending on what they are owing. So we'll also look at a little bit, we'll analyze cash. But then our focus in this one is just to look at what is on the balance sheet and see if it is relative to the level of operations. Because at week 12, we'll be looking at statement of cash flows in detail. So after that, we should be looking at week 8, should be reporting and interpreting property, plant, and equipment. These are fixed assets of the company. Asset that is expected to produce revenue for the company for more than 1 year are the fixed asset. We'll look at it on the balance sheet as fixed assets. And then reporting and interpreting bond security. So this is where we talk of financing decision of the company. The company may go into raising loan The loan the company raised is in form of bonds in some cases, if that is what they are looking for, depending on their strategy. So their strategy may be to raise bonds. So in that case, they will sell bonds in the capital market and raise funds to finance their operations or investment activities. So we'll be looking at reporting and interpreting bond securities. So also in chapter 9, that will be our week 9, we'll be reporting and interpreting liability and stockholders' equities. And throughout this chapter, we will have our focus on individual companies. We use individual companies, live companies that are still operating. We want to use those companies to analyze each of our objectives. So in chapter 1, we use a company, and then chapter 2, we use a different company. And then we move on up to, we get to chapter 12. We'll be using individual company for our analysis. So you will see now, chapter 9 here, week 9, will be reporting and interpreting liabilities and stockholders' equity. That is the other side of balance sheet. We'll be looking at, when we discuss balance sheet in chapter 1, you will see that balance sheets have two arms. One arm is the assets, what the company owns, and the other side will be the liabilities, what the company owes. And the other side that is the liabilities, what the company owe to people. It will be, we'll split it into two. One side will be what they owe to creditors. Creditors, and they are not the owners of the business. They are only contributing, and their reward will be in form of interest payment. The company will pay, just like the bonds. Like the bonds is a loan. If the company raises that loan, the company will be obligated to pay interest to the bondholders, and those are the creditors. So, and then the other side is the stockholders' equity. The stockholders, those are the owners of the business. They are the owners of the business. And being owners of the business, their reward is always in form of what we call dividends. We pay them dividends, depending on what the shareholding. If they own 100 shares, 300 shares, 500 shares, you pay them dividend in relations to the profitability, the retained earning. Retained earning is what the company retained after paying everybody, including taxation. So from there, they will do what we call appropriation. To appropriate what? Okay, we made this much, and the retained earning is 5,000. So okay, let's pay 2,000 out of the 5,000 to the owners of the business. That will come in form of dividend. And another thing that the stockholders will benefit will be that their stock price will appreciate on daily or monthly basis, depending on the performance of the company. So the final chapter is chapter 13, but that will be the projects that I will be able to look at and post, so that we start working on the project as we go along. We work on chapter 1, we will do part of that project and keep working until we get to chapter 12, where we now do a comprehensive financial statement analysis. So we'll be doing that towards the end. We'll complete that towards the end of our course. So in a nutshell, that is financial accounting. That is financial accounting. So we will start by tomorrow, Monday. I should be able to post the PowerPoint. I will post the PowerPoint, and then we will discuss. And then you send questions if you have any questions. And then I will also post some of those assignments that will help you understand the chapter 1. And then that is how we'll be going along, moving on until we complete the entire program. If there is any questions, I'm free to answer the questions, because that will be, in a nutshell, what we'll be doing as far as financial accounting is concerned. I think another thing I need to add there is that you need to get the book if you don't have the book, because all our lecture notes, PowerPoint will come from the note. Even though I will be also looking at other textbooks. I have about 2 textbooks that I will be looking at. And for those of you, if you think it's necessary, if you don't really understand anything about financial accounting, I have this book here. This, hello? I have this book known as Understanding Financial Statement by Lynn Fraser. Very, very good book.
Very, very good book.
It's published by Pearson's Educational Management. So it's also
Dr. Emmanuel, your voice has been muted. Please, could you open the audio or mic again?
Are you hearing me now, everybody? Sorry.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, what I was trying to say is that for those of you who don't have any knowledge, any background in accounting and finance, I have a small textbook here. It's written by Lynn Fraser, Understanding Financial Statement. It's very good. I use it for my undergraduate students, and if you read through it quickly, maybe it's something you can complete in just a day or two, and then that will give you a general overview of financial statements.
Can we find it online?
Yes?
Can we find it online?
You can find it, yeah. You can find it online, and it's written by Pearson's Understanding Financial Statements. This is 11th edition, and it's written by Lynn M. Fraser and Eileen Armstrong. It's Pearson's Educational Management. So if you get it and you just take 1 or 2 days to read it, you understand, and you'll be able to have a very, very good general overview of financial statement, the core financial statement, the 4 of them. And then you'll be able to have an idea of the analysis and then what are the contents of financial statements.
Doctor, so it will be our reference for the course, or we will just use for gaining some info to as a pre-knowledge for the course?
Yeah, pre-knowledge. That is for those of you who don't have, if for any student, if you don't have knowledge at all, the book is very simple to read and assimilate. It's not for our reference, it's for you to have a general overview of financial statement and the financial statement analysis. But the book for this course is Financial Accounting. Edition is 11th. Authors are Robert Libby, Patricia Libby, Frank Hodges. That is from McGraw-Hill. I think probably you must have been given the link to get the book. So that will be our reference, and all my lecture will be centered around that book. But then, for you to have a general overview is good. If you don't have knowledge of accounting at all, it's good to read the financial statement analysis, Understanding Financial Statement by Lynn Fraser. That will help you a lot. So in that case, it will be a breeze when you start going through chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. So today you can just go online, check for that book, and see if you will get it. If you get it, you read through it. That would be a very good help for you. For those who don't have background in accounting and finance.
And Professor, do you hear me?
Second. Yes.
You hear me?
I'm hearing you, yes.
Good. What's the name of the book? Please repeat the name of the book.
Okay, all right. Okay, I say it again. understanding financial statements. Understanding financial statement is written by Lynn. Lynn is L-Y-N. M is the middle initial, and then Fraser, F-R-A-S-E-R, Fraser. And then the other author is Lynn, that is A-I-L-E-E-N. The last name is Ormiston, which is O-R-M-I-S-T-O-N. It's a very simple book. I use it for my undergraduate financial statement and accounting. So if you read through it, it's something you can just use, just browse through the first 3 chapters. The first 3 chapters will really tell you everything. Chapter 1 is financial statement overview. Let me see. Chapter 2 is balance sheet. Then income statement is 3. And statement of cash flow is 4. So if you go through the first 4 chapters, you should be able to be very, very conversant with financial statements, the type of financial statement. Yes, go ahead.
And do you send me the link of the book or the written of the book? Because the name of the book and the author of the book, and I didn't catch that. Really,
okay.
That's the problem. I need a book, and the book of the title of the book and the writer of the book. I don't really understand.
Okay, I will post
the name.
Yeah, I will post the link. I'll post the link so that you'll be able to look at it. It's just for you. It's just to give you that background. But you,
Yep.
everybody should be you should be having your financial accounting edition 11. That is the actual book for this course. Author Robert Libby and Patricia Libby. I hope everybody have that, because all the lectures, the PowerPoint, and the assignment will all be from this book. So, but for the background studies, I'm going to post a link so that you'll be able to get get the book if you want to. It's not compulsory that it must be, but if you feel you are struggling to understand financial accounting, the best book is to read the Understanding Financial Statements. Any question? Okay, somebody pose question. Okay. Okay, I will type the understanding. Let me type in understanding the financial.
Excuse me, Professor.
Yes. Go ahead.
Do you have any soft copy of it, of the book?
I
can share with us. Do you have
I can check, but I don't really promise, but I will check. If I have it, I will send that to you. But like I said, I hope you have a copy of the book that we are going to use for the course, because all the assignment and lecture notes will come from there.
And you heard me, Professor? I want to ask you some question.
Okay, go ahead.
And as we know, this course is financial. So, and what's the book of this course? Does it or another?
Yes, the book is by McGraw-Hill. McGraw-Hill.
Good. So
the publisher is the publisher is McGraw-Hill. Okay.
McGraw-Hill.
Yes.
Okay.
And the name of the book, that is the book we have for the course. The name of it is Financial Accounting. Edition is 11th. And the authors are Robert
Robert.
Libby, Robert Libby,
Robert. Libby.
yeah, and Patricia Libby, and Frank Hodges.
Good. I understand very well. I understand very well. Thank you so much. I understand
Okay,
very well.
okay, for the textbook, I say you should just read a small, it's just like a small novel. It's very small. Is this one I'm going to send it to everybody now, if you have seen it. Yeah. So if I will see if I can get a link, if I can, yeah, I will do that. But if I cannot, then you can always get it. So
Professor,
I posted that. Yeah, I send
just
you
check
the
Moodle. I think that the courses of this semester haven't been shared with us to Moodle. So should we contact the student affairs?
Ask the question again.
The courses of this semester haven't been shared with us to Moodle. There's a website, Moodle.
Okay.
The courses are posted there, and every material of the courses should be posted there by the professors.
Okay.
But the courses haven't been shared with us yet.
Okay, I'm going to post all the courses, my content, the PowerPoint, the notes, the assignment, everything. I'll post it. I'll post it in the module, and then you can access it from there. But I don't know about other courses. If you have issue with other courses, you can always contact the professor or the instructor in charge, so that you will make that adjustment. But for me, I should be able to post those items so that by tomorrow we'll start looking at the notes, look at the PowerPoint, look at the notes, and then we'll be running through most of those PowerPoint where you don't understand from time to time. I think this course will be meeting every Sunday. Am I right?
Excuse me, Professor.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, right. Yes, right.
Huh?
Prof.
Okay, we'll be moving every Sunday. Is it 10 o'clock a good time?
Actually,
I
Doctor,
have-
this is one of the topics I would like to ask about, because, of course, we are cross-segment students globally, and of course, the time is not fixed for us all. So some of us are working at Sundays, and the time is conflicting with work. So if you don't mind discussing the time, if you are available for that, or you don't have any time slots other than 10 a.m. at Sunday.
Okay, let's discuss that. What time, if everybody can tell me, what time is very suitable for you? I just pick the 10 o'clock Sunday at random. I know some of you are from Middle East. I look at the time. I was teaching there in Saudi Arabia myself as a professor there in Saudi. So I was looking at the time differential and now say, okay, Sunday 10 o'clock it should look good. So what time should be a very good time for you? I wanted a time, the day that you don't really work. Like, I think you don't work on Saturday, right?
Yes. What about Saturdays? Is it suitable for you, Professor, or is there a problem in?
You mean on Saturday?
I guess Saturday is a vacation for us all globally. So
okay. Do you
I
like
think
Saturday?
it will be a good day if the others agree.
Okay, if Saturday is a good day, then we will start every Saturday. Next week Saturday we'll meet.
I think, Professor, we have another class on Saturdays.
What time do you have a class on Saturday?
There are 3 courses, so Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Wow.
This is the schedule.
Okay, okay. Let's pick. So do we knock off Saturday and look at other days between Monday and Friday?
So I have a
Mhm.
proposal. What if we choose different time slots in Saturday? Will it be suitable? For example, if we have one at 10 a.m. and another one at 12 a.m. and etc. So to make it to make them in serial. So will that be a problem for all the people attending, or it most probably will be convenient?
I think two courses on the same day will be problematic, I guess.
Okay. That is Sunday. Sunday, we should rule out Sunday, correct?
No,
Huh?
I think we should stick on Saturday because if we say we have two subjects on Sunday, I think we are going to, because of the different timelines, we are going to overlap the time. Because of the recording that we have, I think someone can always refer to the recordings that we have.
Okay, so we have it on Saturday. That would be good for everybody. Then
Okay,
we can pick a time slot.
okay, that's what we good.
Okay, so what time is going to be suitable? I am open on Saturday, Sunday. I can take any time.
Doctor, let me check. The other lecture will be one and inform you now. I will open the schedule.
Okay. Okay, everybody look at it because I want all of us to attend the course because accounting and finance is
Professor,
something we should
we have
practice.
organizational behavior course.
Huh?
We have organizational behavior course on Saturdays. So we
What
have to
time?
talk to the other professor as well if we want to reschedule this course.
Okay, you have it for how long? How long do you have
In
organizational behavior?
Washington, D.C.
I'm not sure. Maybe 2 to 3 hours.
3 hours?
That's we had 3 hours courses previous semester.
3 hours. So that would be from what time to what time?
2 to 3 hours.
Hmm?
2 up
That
to
is
3
for-
hours.
Yeah, that would be from what time to what time?
Actually, it will
that-
start at 9 a.m. in the morning, DC time, of course.
1 a.m. DC time. That means
9 a.m.
9
yes.
a.m. to, that is 9 a.m. to 12 noon, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you want us to have on Saturday? Because 9 to 12 noon that one is blocked out. We cannot have it on 9. We cannot have that. So what other time will be suitable?
Professor, 2 courses back to back, I think we will lose focus.
I know
It's
that.
okay.
I
It's
know.
better to have separate days.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, we have
working
yes,
till now.
yes.
We are in work till now.
Say it again. What did you say?
We are working. We are in working hour in our country.
Oh, yes. Okay,
At
I know
Sunday,
that.
yes, yes.
You work on Sunday to Friday, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, can we fix a time on Saturday? Because I'm still looking at Saturday for you. Since you are not working on that day, you should be able to attend the lectures.
Hi, Prof. I think Saturday to fit for 2 lessons is going to be tough on my side because we have a 12 hours differential here. So basically now at my time here is already 11:30 at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What of Friday for everybody? Do you have classes on Friday?
We don't have a class on Friday, but Friday is the holiday here. We will be.
You will
We
not
can-
be able
Is
to.
it possible to have it still on Sunday but at a different time? Let's say instead of
Yes.
10
Yes.
a.m., 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. for example.
Okay,
That would be better,
let's stick with Sunday and let's fix time on Sunday.
This is a good proposal too, I think.
Sunday at 12. I think it will be okay. Most of us will in Middle East would finish our work, okay,
Yes.
and it will be possible.
The 12 will
This
be
matches with everyone.
the 12 is Eastern Standard Time, US, right?
Yes,
But
that's DC time.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I can make it at 12 because if 12 p.m. for you, Washington time is my 12 a.m. and I have to work the following day.
Professor, I would just suggest we just stick to the time we have, because I think if if all of us were to give the different time zones we have, we'll all have a fallback in each and every subject. And it's not possible to do 2 in a day. What I would suggest is it possible we just start, and from there maybe we can always be having the recordings on time?
Okay, we'll start on time. So that means coming Sunday, we'll be meeting at 10 o'clock and 10 up to 1 p.m., right?
Yes.
Okay, so for next week, Saturday, we'll meet at 10 and we'll leave at 1 p.m. So I will be able to cover all the chapters, the chapter 1 that we'll be covering. So we'll start now. I will post some of all the materials for chapter 1, which is financial statement and business decisions. And you should be able to have your book, the book we're going to use, so that you can read through the books and then come with questions. It's good you come with question prepared. Don't come with, you didn't go through the materials and then you will be lost. But if you come with questions as we run through the PowerPoint slide and the discussion, you'll be able to ask questions. You'll be able to, any area that you don't seems to be clear of, you'll be asking questions. So next week, we'll be meeting from 10 o'clock to 1 p.m. This one is just an orientation. I wanted to come in, introduce myself. I don't want to bug you with some notes today or lectures, but I was able to run through the content of our course for financial accounting today. So starting from next week, Sunday, we'll be starting with the financial statement chapter 1. So between now and next week, I should be able to post the PowerPoint and possibly any notes and link that I think will help you. But like I suggested the understanding financial statement. If you have it, you can read through it. Otherwise, I will try my very best to answer all questions. I'll try my very best to make sure you gain as far as this course is concerned. Any other question?
Excuse me, Professor. For the book called Understanding Financial Statement,
yes.
What is the difference between 10th edition and 11th edition? I was able to find 10th edition.
Yeah, they have 10th edition. There's no much changes, but then the 11th edition will make more sense because that the author updated with new companies being added to it. But there's no difference in terms of the material itself, apart from the companies that have been added. You will see the 11th edition also.
Okay, so we can use the basic reading, right? Basic understanding.
Second, what do you say?
Yes, we can still use understanding of the financial.
Yeah, you mean if you read that, you will, or without reading it, you will still understand? Is that what you mean?
No. I'm saying is for a person who doesn't have any background or understanding of the financial statement, we can still use the 10th edition instead of the 11th, right?
Yeah, you can use the 10th edition. Perfect. There is no difference in terms of the material, the note, the lectures. The only difference I will say is just companies. They have just updated the company financials and so forth. So it don't make any difference. If you read it, it's the same thing. 100% is the same. The only thing, the 11th edition, is that new companies have been added. But we are not looking at company, we are looking at financial statements.
Okay, great. So I can share it with the other team members, right?
Please send a link to other students, those who want those the link, so that they can also go through it. Let's use this week, brush up, and then I will start posting the materials that we are going to start using next week, Sunday. And from this week, the only thing is just for you to get yourself updated or read through to have a background in financial statement analysis. So with that, we should be able to start in a very, very good perspective. At least from there, you will know what is expected of the course. So instead of coming to hear balance sheet, income statement, statement of shareholders' equity, cash flow, you say, what are they talking about? By that time, you should be able to use this small book, get yourself prepared so that we move forward from there.
Yes, Professor.
Yes.
You hear me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Good. And as we know, this course will begin the next semester, and this introduction, I think, this afternoon. So as we know, this book is 11th edition. Okay, so the chapter is beginning the next week. What's the time? What's the time of the starting the meeting? What's the time? And because we have 3 courses, and we need to rearrange, I think, because this changes influence or its impact.
Yeah, let's stay with Sunday 10 to 1 p.m. Let's see how it will work out. If you don't work out, if you want us to move it to 11 to maybe 11 to 1 p.m. or 11 to 2 p.m. also, I don't mind. If you think 10 a.m. is it will be too challenging for you, then we can move it to 11 and see if it works out.
11 would be good. Better.
11 would be good. Okay, so we move it. Okay, can we all start at 11 on Sunday?
Good, it's good.
Okay, 11 a.m. on Sunday Eastern Standard. So we'll start at 11 a.m. Let's see if it works out.
If we sorry, Prof. Is it okay if we maintain at 10? Because if 11 until 2, I need to wake up on maybe like 4 hours later.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the different timeline zone.
So, yeah, so we are back. We are back to 10 o'clock again. Okay. All right. Back and forth. Sunday, let's keep to my 10 o'clock. And let's walk, and gradually we'll be able to, we have about 12 weeks to run through. So before that time, maybe a week or 2, we should be able to make some adjustments as to our time. Like some of us do, we passed through this type of challenges. We were working at the same time we were going to school. So it's always like that. It's give and take. You deprive yourself of some few things so that you'll be able to make up this course. This is a very important course as far as your program is concerned. So let's see how it will work out for us. Let's keep it at 10 o'clock and we can do adjustment. There is nothing cast on stone where you say, oh, this professor is rigid, it will never change. Yes, if we come out that 10 o'clock is no longer good, we should move to 9 or we should move to 11 or 12. Yeah, we can move. But let's start. Let's just start next week. We keep it at 10 o'clock, 10 to 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Is there any other question? Ask any question you have before we start, because next week we will not be talking about orientation. Rather, we'll be focusing on the materials.
Excuse me, Professor, what is our book name, the one we are using?
Okay, the book is Financial Accounting. That is Financial Accounting.
By who?
Okay, by Robert Libby. Robert Libby. Robert is R-O-B-E-R-T. And Libby is L-I-B-B-Y. And then there are 3 authors. So the other authors are Patricia. Patricia is Patricia. And also the last name is Libby, Libby. And then the last person there is Frank. Frank is Frank. Hodges is Hodge.
Okay.
So
Professor,
yes, this is our textbook. That is what we'll be using completely for this course.
you will post the book on the Moodle, right?
Say again.
You will post the book on the Moodle, right?
Yes, I'll post the PowerPoint, and any
Oh.
notes and assignments all will be posted.
How about the book?
So
The
by
first
next
book?
week, Sunday, we'll go through chapter 1 PowerPoint, and then we'll be able to. I will be able to answer any question that you find difficult, and then just brush out the area before you start doing the assignments. And there will be one project, like I said, the project on financial statement analysis. I will look at it. I'm looking at the number of projects now, but by the 3rd week, I should be able to post my decisions, what we should be looking at. Either I will give you a company to write a comprehensive financial statement analysis, which you can only do when you complete the whole chapters, because everything will be, you have to incorporate everything into into the analysis. So we will look at that, and at the end of the 12 weeks, we should be able to have one project that you have completed on financial statement analysis. So on the module, you should be expecting the PowerPoint slides and other materials that I'm going to post to help you out. But I'm very happy one of you have gotten Understanding Financial Statement. Just read it. It's not part of our program. It's not part of the course itself, but that will help you understand the course properly, so that you'll be able to make decisions, you'll be able to write financial, because at the end of the course, the objective is for you to be able to analyze financial statements. If they give you balance sheet, you should be able to do comparative analysis and so forth, as an external and as internal decision makers. If there is no more questions, I think it's a good time for us to leave, and then coming week, Monday, all the weeks, from today up to Sunday next week, I'm always available. My email is there. You can post me an email, WhatsApp too. You can post me WhatsApp messages and so forth. If you have anything bothering you, yes.
And Professor, thank you for time. Thank you for your time, and I'm very happy to be one of your students. And as we know, and many questions on this book are, the first question is the book, the name of the book, and the author of the book. So we need to help us to get this book, because if we get this book, I think we wanted to read before the next week. So, and could you help us to find the book, because I think up to now I didn't understand the author of the book. The author of the book. I understand the title of the book, but the author of the book, because so that's my question.
Okay, that is, you mean our main textbook?
I mean the author, the writer of the book, the name of the writer of the book, because I need to search the online the online engines, search engines.
You mean the financial accounting, the textbook for this course?
Yeah, an 11 course, test course.
Yeah, the financial accounting. I gave you the name of the author. If you want me to put it on the chat,
Yeah.
I can post it there so that you get it.
Where?
Main textbook. Main textbook. Main textbook. Okay, let me see. This financial accounting. 11th edition. Robert Libby. Libby. Okay, the publisher is a publisher. Let me put the publisher. Publisher. See. I've posted the textbook on the chat, so you can copy that and see how you can get that book, because that's where all our lectures. You got it, everybody? Hello?
Where? No, I don't.
I posted it on the chat. Yeah.
Understand financial statement 10 edition.
Haven't received it yet, Professor.
I didn't receive. I didn't receive.
On the chat, did you see it on the chat? Main textbook, financial accounting.
It's not.
It's not in the chat.
Here.
It's not in the chat yet.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. But did you find a supplementary understanding financial statement? Have you found that on my chat?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The other one, I've just posted it. I just posted the main textbook for the course, so you will get that on the chat. Let's see. Okay, I just posted that. Okay. Conversation. Let me see. Okay, let me type it here again. Yes. Or should be
Professor, can you show us the cover of the book, please?
Huh?
Can you show us the cover of the book?
I don't have the cover. I have the online version of it.
Okay.
I have the online version of it. I don't have the coverage here. I did not download the cover. I will
So will you post it on Moodle?
I will post it to the Moodle. I will post a lot to the Moodle. So, but I want to type the main textbook here so that you'll be able to at least start now to look for the book if you don't have it. Maybe.
Good idea.
Okay. Patricia. Maybe. And Frank. Okay, I have the main textbook there. Financial Accounting, 11th edition, Robert Levy, Patricia Levy, and Frank Hardish. I hope you have seen it.
Yes, received it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
I have seen that somebody has posted your understanding financial statements. That one you just, like I said, is just to give you a very good background. Very good background. I have other textbook, but those are going to be far too advanced for us for now, until we'll be able to understand what the first 3-4 chapters. By that time, you started getting good understanding of financial accounting. Any other issues for us to tackle today? So the class time is 10 to. It's going to be 10 to 1 p.m. for now. But like I said, I am flexible. If we need to change the time, maybe after a week or two, we will. But for now, I'm highly flexible. So we can change the time later on, but not until we start. Any question? If there is no question, yeah, I can dismiss the class. Okay, can we call it a day today? And please watch out for my postings, WhatsApp, and particularly the Moodle. Watch out for all the postings that I will be making there, and try to get hold of your textbook and start going through. On Sunday next week, we'll start going through the PowerPoint itself. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, Prof.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Keep in touch.